What's going on, guys? We are coming at you today with a fresh summer cookie recipe. It's gonna be lemon cookies. So what these are is it's like a dense ball with a nice lemony glaze. There's some lemon zest in there. Really a fresh cookie. Really simple. We have some butter that is room temperature. It's pretty crucial to get it to room temperature or just a little bit melty. And to this, we are gonna add a 1/4 cup of erythritol. And this is gonna form the sweet little buttery base. Now, if you guys are looking for more cookie recipes, this isn't quite your taste. We have a bunch of those. The most popular ones on our food blog are chewy chocolate chip cookies, walnut snowball cookies, those are my favorite. We got a couple ones that a lot of people like. They're no-bake cookies, peanut butter and chocolate no-bake cookies. People love those. So here you form like almost a frosting. And then to this, we're also gonna add 1 egg. Ideally, that would be at room temperature too, although our egg is not, so we might get some clumps here, but that's okay. If you want your lemon cookies to be super tasty, the real key, in my opinion, is the zest. So we are gonna do a lot, probably like the zest of 1 full lemon, but the zest gives you like all the lemon flavor with none of the sourness. 1 to 2 teaspoons of zest. And then we need a little bit over a tablespoon of lemon juice, which we're probably just gonna do the juice of 1 full lemon here. And then also we're gonna add 8 to 10 drops of stevia. And the reason for using both sweeteners is it's more palatable to, and the reason for using both types of sweeteners is it cuts through, forget it. And then we are just going to stir that together. Looks like not good yet, but it will be good in the end, don't worry. Okay, so now it's time for the dry ingredients. We're gonna use 1 cup of almond flour, and we always try making our recipes as simple as possible. So if you see almond flour and coconut flour in it, there's probably a reason for that, or else we would just use one of them. And we're gonna use a 1/2 cup of coconut flour. Okay, so I'm getting out the power whisker. So you end up with something that's sort of sandy and clumpy, but this is actually how it should be, so you can form it into balls. And then one thing I forgot is a little pinch of salt. You can also sprinkle that on top at the end. Sometimes I like to do that. So this is looking pretty decent. Okay, so we got the oven preheating to 350 degrees. And if you're having trouble forming these, you're gonna wanna let the dough cool down. You can put it in the fridge for 10 minutes. I don't think we're gonna have that problem here, so we're just gonna make these right now. So we have our baking sheet, a silicone non-stick mat there, and then I'm gonna use this cookie scooper.
Oh, I would still roll them.
Micah says I should still roll them though. Yeah, so these form pretty well without being in the fridge. That looks great. I'm gonna finish rolling these out and I'll let you know before I put them in the oven. So I have formed all of the lemon cookie balls and we're gonna bake these for 10 to 14 minutes at 350 degrees. The recipe says it makes 20, except I used a cookie scoop and it made about 12, so these are a little bigger. Yeah, so these are gonna bake for 10 to 14 minutes. We'll be back to glaze and taste. Okay guys, cookies are done. These were in for a total of 16 minutes and they are pretty perfect. Just golden brown on top. Still kind of soft, which is what you want. And these are gonna be perfect with our lemon glaze, which we're gonna make right now. This is super simple. Really, you just need 2 ingredients. You need a little lemon juice and some erythritol. So this is like 1/4 to a 1/2 cup. Just make as much as you need. So we're just gonna pour that in there and then squeeze a little lemon juice on. And I like to go slowly so I can gauge the thickness of the glaze. So I just start with like a little, you know, like a teaspoon or so. And important to note, guys, you need to use powdered erythritol. Otherwise, this will get quite grainy and it's just not that appealing. And you can see here, this is kind of what we're going for. The consistency, really nice and glazy. You can pipe it using like a Ziploc bag that you cut the end of. I'm gonna switch to the dip. So glazing's not my thing. We're gonna go with a dip here. That looks a lot better, right? And it's easier, it's quicker. And that is really all there is to it, guys. Beautiful lemon fresh cookies. Just gotta do a little taste test here. I would refrigerate these. I store these in the fridge. And before icing them, you want to let them cool for 15 minutes, maybe even a 1/2 hour. You want them to be completely cooled. Let's give these a try. A lot of lemon. Wow. This is the best cookie we have. So fresh. The consistency of the cookie is just like the perfect, it's nice and soft. It's not really crunchy. It's not like shortbread. It's not as dense as that. It's just like a really soft, nice cookie. Perfect canvas for the lemon frosting. Home run. You're gonna wanna make this one, especially in the summer. Linked below in the description is the recipe for this, all the ingredients, step-by-step instructions on how to make this. While you're there, check out some of the other recipes we have at ketoconnect.net, and thanks for watching.